how do I get this book in front of the people, my target demographic, right? Like, how do I look at, okay, should I do a book tour? Do I need to go into different stores or different places and say, hey, this is my book and things like that? Do I, some people on social media post, like they're always posting. I'm more of, hey, if I'm feeling a certain way, I'll post. If I'm not, I don't. How do you recommend? Because at the end of the day, you're trying to get this message out. One, you're trying to have sales. Two, and you're trying to make sure that this is impacting your target demographic. So how do you go about that, or what's your thought process on that?
The first thing I would say is that you have to remember that you're going to have to get over yourself a little bit. Okay. As far as like, and I'm the same way, so I'm not throwing shade. I'm not really a social media person, right? And so I'm like, I'm working. When do y'all find all the time to do this posting? Right? But when you are in launch mode, you need to be in launch mode. This is a product that you need to push.
So should we be like Khaled when he's in album mode? Like Khaled, because Khaled, I think Khaled is going to get you to understand that I am dropping this on this date, and everybody who follows me, you can't say you didn't know.
That's exactly, and that's what everybody should say about your book coming out. If you ain't got it, it ain't because you ain't know it came out. Right. Everybody who is your ideal reader, you need to be intentional about cultivating a reader's community. And what that means is you have identified that my book is for Black men from the ages of 35 to 45 who are entrepreneurs, and they have made $500,000 in sales in their respective businesses, and now they want to know how to get to $1 million. That's a very specific audience, right? You need, while your book is in editing, is when you need to be starting. And honestly, some people will tell you that's too late, but you need to, while your book is going through editing, you need to start doing author branding, where you're getting on podcast shows, where you're having posts on your social media, where you're getting into blogs, where you're doing all these things to position you as this person and communicating to them that you're going to be bringing them a resource. Right. And then you need to be like Khaled, where everybody knows that this book is coming out regardless of how you're doing it, because it is a product that you need to push. I always go back to Cheerios. I probably shouldn't say this because it's on a podcast and I pray Cheerios don't come for me. I hate Cheerios. And the reason why I hate Cheerios is because my favorite cereal is Frosted Flakes. But you see a dang on Cheerios commercial every time. Exactly. When I go to Publix and there's no Frosted Flakes, the first thing my brain's going to do is say, what? Get the Cheerios. Because it's been programmed in my head. That's part of the psychology of marketing.